Good news everyone, the new version 12.1 of macOS Monterey is working like a charm on unsupported devices with the newest OpenCore bootloader. So whenever there's an update of macOS, make sure you update the OpenCore bootloader first to the latest release, and the easiest way is to do it with the legacy patcher. You always find all links down in the video description. So let's head just to the website, click Get Started, and we can directly jump to building and installing OpenCore here on the left side. Then you find a link to the latest legacy patcher releases. If we go here, you see that the 0.3.3 version just released 2 days ago, and when you scroll down a little bit, you see the 0.3.2 version just 3 days ago. So they're in heavy development, and the reason for that is that they have implemented a brand new spoofless approach. What does that mean? Spoofless approach means simply your device doesn't have to pretend to be a newer supported device anymore. That's a very great approach from the Dortania guys, and there are some more important info here in the release notes, and especially one. When you have an AMD Polaris GPU, that is for instance a Radeon RX 580 like I have here in my Mac Pro, you have to set the spoofing level to minimal. You say, oh, whoa, what's the spoofing level? There is a setting in the patcher settings, SMBIOS settings, set SMBIOS spoof level, and that has to be set to minimal. And the second important note is for a 5K iMac. If you are now on the version 0.3.1 or earlier with the OpenCore, you have to reset the NVRAM before you update, so the old loader is not being called anymore. So let's just go down here, and we're gonna download the OpenCore Patcher TY, the text-based version, and we were going to use this for updating OpenCore right now. Okay, let's go to downloads, and we open it, and you see here the OpenCore Patcher, and we just make a double click, say open, and it will load version 0.3.3. It found my Mac Pro 5.1, so make sure your device is detected correctly here, and then we just say build OpenCore, and it downloads everything, enter to continue, and we're back. So now as I have an RX 580, I have to do the patcher settings. So we say 5 patcher settings, and then you find with point 3 SMBIOS settings, and you see here that the SMBIOS spoof level is currently minimal. And that is correct because the legacy patcher already detected it's a Mac Pro 5.1 with a Polaris GPU, so it set that to minimal. If that wouldn't be the case, I could set the spoof level now to the correct value, okay? So we don't have to do anything here. We say Q for quit, and all the other settings here in the patcher settings don't have to be altered with. So we say another Q for quit, and then we say install OpenCore to the internal drive or USB, but as I'm already running OpenCore, we can just install it to the boot drive. And now it's showing all disks that I have here in my device. Make sure you pick your macOS boot drive here, okay? So with me it's easy, it's a 120 gigabyte SSD, so it's disk 0, the Kingston, because the other ones are just the terabyte data drives. So I say disk 0, and then you have to choose the EFI partition, that is 1, and then you have to type in your password because this is an admin command, okay? So let's just enter the password. Now it's removing the old folder and installing a new OpenCore version. Enter for complete. And that should be it. Now what you should do is restart to test if the new OpenCore version works with your macOS that you have right now, and then we're going to do the update. So the restart was good, everything's working, and we click now on the Apple Say About This Mac and then Software Update. And here you can see there is an update available for your Mac Monterey 12.1. If you click more info, you see it's a 2.4 gigabyte download, and we just click Install Now to install. So if the update doesn't show up, And that is something they wrote here in the description. macOS 12.1 may not show up initially. This is an Apple bug. Either you wait or you have to set the spoof level to minimal or higher. What you also can do is to start the legacy patcher again, and you can go to a new point that they just added. It's installer creation point 6. And when you now say download macOS installer, maybe you remember the script that we used in the last tutorial. That is nearly the same script here, just implemented into the legacy patcher. And now you can just choose which version you want to download from Apple. And here you see the macOS 12.1. Actually, you have it twice, but you can just check for the download version number. You have a 21C50 and a C52, so you should always choose the newest version, the C52, 12 GB download, and you can just type 7 and it starts downloading. Afterwards, just put the installer into applications and you can start the update manually. For this update, after updating OpenCore, I literally didn't do anything. I just click on Update Now. The Mac did some restarts, some installing. There were no error screens and nothing to select. I just see the Apple logo and the progress bar, as easy as with a regular supported hardware. So here we are again. Everything has booted up, and now we click on the Apple Say About This Mac, and you see here we're on version 12.1. To make sure if there's still video acceleration, we can just open up the Video Pro Converter. I gave you the tip in one of my last videos. You can download the free version, just say remind me later, go to the settings, click hardware acceleration options. We can just do a reload of those two functions here and check if hardware acceleration still works. Yes, everything is fine. All hardware acceleration is available. So if you're not using OpenCore yet, I suggest my tutorial how to install Monterey on unsupported hardware. That's a very detailed description how to do that. If you haven't yet subscribed, I really strongly suggest you do that now and click the bell for notification. Bye bye.